It was a regular boring night, until I received a call from my best friend Claire. Ava, I found the most interesting personality test. It's supposed to be super accurate and gives you info about your deepest fears. I was somewhat intrigued, but we continued on with our normal conversation. Before hanging up, Claire sent me the link to the test. It led to an eerie-looking website with a single button that read, "Discover your true self." I took a deep breath, then clicked on it. The page slowly loaded, revealing a series of unsettling questions. They were nothing like the usual personality tests I'd taken before. Instead, they asked me about my deepest fears and anxieties. 1. Do you fear the dark? I hesitated, but answered truthfully, strongly agree. 2. Are you afraid of being watched when you're alone? Feeling a chill down my spine, I replied, somewhat agree. The questions became increasingly eerie and personalized. Claire's words about the test being accurate echoed in my mind. 7. What scares you the most about the unknown? I thought about it and typed, not knowing if I'm truly alone in the dark. 8. Do you feel like someone is following you, but when you turn around, there's no one there? Somewhat agree, I answered, my anxiety increasing. As I progressed through the questions, a sense of dread engulfed me. It was like the test knew my deepest fears, ones I hadn't even shared with Claire. 15. Are you absolutely certain you're alone right now? I hesitated, my gaze shifting around the room. I messaged Claire telling her the test was starting to creep me out. She assured me it was just part of the scare and encouraged me to finish it. With some hesitation, I clicked Submit Answers. The website took a moment to buffer, then finally loaded a different page. There, staring back at me, was a picture of myself on my computer. My heart raced as I realized the unsettling truth. The picture was taken directly from my webcam. My heart pounded in my chest as I stared at the screen, paralyzed with fear. How is this possible? I quickly glanced over my shoulder, half expecting to see someone standing there, but there's nothing. Just an empty, dark hallway, leading to the rest of my apartment. My heart races, trying to make sense of what's happening. This must be some sort of sick joke, right? But deep down, I know that's not possible. I live alone, and no one else has access to my computer. Trembling, I close a tab and shut down my computer, hoping that it's all just a bizarre glitch. But the fear gnaws at me, and I can't shake the feeling of being watched. As I lie in bed trying to sleep, I hear faint footsteps outside my bedroom door. My heart races, and I consider calling the police. But what would I tell them? That a creepy website took a picture of me in my own apartment? They think I was crazy. I try to convince myself it's all in my head, that I'm just being paranoid. But then I hear a voice, a soft whisper coming from the corner of the room.
You shouldn't have trusted us.
My blood runs cold, and I muster the courage to turn on the light. There's no one there, but the voice continues to echo in my mind. I reach for my phone, intending to call someone, anyone, for help. But as I pick up the phone, I notice something that sends a chill down my spine. The front-facing camera is turned on, and is focused on me. Panic sets in, and I rip the laptop's battery out, desperate to sever any potential connection. I grab my keys and rush to the front door. But as I open the door, I'm met with a sight that leaves me gasping for breath. Standing in the hallway is a masked figure. In their gloved hand was a small, glinting blade. My hands shake as I retreat further into the apartment, searching for a place to hide. Every creak of the floorboards echoes like a death call, and the voice continues to taunt me outside the door.
We know your fears, Ava. We know what terrifies you the most.
Suddenly, a loud crash echoes through the apartment as a figure smashes through a window. Panic courses through my veins as I realize that escape is no longer an option. I retreat to a corner of the room, my heart pounding. The figure steps closer. The blade now inches away from me. And then, darkness. Days later, the police find the shattered window and signs of struggle. But there's no sign of me or the masked figure. The apartment is empty, a chilling silence hanging in the air. Days turn into weeks, and the investigation continues. Thank you for watching. If you'd like to support the channel, I currently have limited edition keychains on my Etsy shop. The story was inspired by a short horror story I saw on Reddit. I actually love personality tests, and I love the darker spin on it even more. I think I'm an INTJ. Comment below what your personality type is. So goodbye for now, but not forever.